So I know I'm late. I promise it's not my fault. Even though it totally is my fault. Yeah. I have nothing to say in my defense, actually. Alright, let's see. Okay. Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time zone you find yourself in. My name is Gluefoot. Hope you're having a happy Friday to those who celebrate. I am finishing, finally, my playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. Or at least the main story quest. Also, I have been leveling Dark Knight. It has been very fun. Tried out some different dyes. Don't tell me if it looks absolutely horrendous. Because I'll just deal with it. You know, I would rather live in ignorance of my fashion. Yeah, whatever. Sid looks like a man with a plan. First of all, in the interest of efficiency, I suggest we make this place our base camp. We can coordinate the search for the Archbishop here. I have no objections. Now that we stand upon Azizla, I am struck by the vastness of the isle. We must needs be methodical if we are to find our quarry. Good. Now, unless I'm mistaken, this used to be an airship landing. A major one at that. From what I know of Allagan design, there should be a terminal nearby that's linked to the isle's operational heart. If we can find such a terminal, we should be able to learn something of the Archbishop's whereabouts. Let's split up and look for it. Oh, okay, that was quick. Really just getting into it. Anyway. Oh, am I just helping all of them look? Okay. The Empire borrowed most of its technology from Allagan relics. If we can find the terminal, I reckon we can operate. I bet we're standing on the terminal. It's going to be something like, oh, it's bigger than we thought. Oh. What ungodly vessels must the Allagans have built to warrant such a vast landing? I thought that was dirt for a second. Stinian? Now, let's just see what you have to say, Stinian. Its ominous presence. To whom does it belong? Machines are beyond my ken. I shall leave it to the others to find this terminal. Of more concern to me are the dragons that I sense nearby. Okay. Guess they, like, use dragon hearts to... Sorry, I'm just very, like, enthralled by the motion of my character's tail right now. Nothing? Ah, damn it. It's just this terminal then, but it doesn't respond to anything I do. Any bright ideas, Wedge? Which? He was here just a moment ago. Oh, don't tell me he's wandered off. I'm sorry, Aden, but could you help me search for him? Absent-minded as he is, I worry that he's strayed beyond the local landing area and made friends with the local sentinels. Sure thing, boss. I also caught up on the monk quests, so I have, I may have done it last time, but I have, like, you know, the level 60 monk abilities. Oh, I need to be much farther in. I love how one of the abilities is legit just, like, shooting a laser. Like, so many of these abilities just become shooting a laser beam. Like, one of the Dark Knight AoEs is just like, hey, shoot a laser beam in an AoE. Oh, interesting. True Strike might actually be... Let's see, 340, 280... Curl's Fury... So, honestly, that might be, at least until the upgrade, the way to go for the freestyle, or depending on if I need to make sure I have a stack. And then, yeah, because that's 460, 440. Interesting that this is the most potent of... I didn't know that this was the most potent of the combo. Okay, interesting. I'd have to do the exact... Well, no. Yeah, because if I'm able to do 3... Assuming I can only do 2 of the combo move, or 2 of the move that, like, 2 of the Fury moves, I'll say. Right, like, we need to look at, like, the movement value. Okay, sorry. So, if you don't know what I'm doing, I'm, like, calculating movement values, which is essentially saying, like, I need to fill up this punch card, right? Like, if you've seen Joe Cat's How to Melee videos, then you kind of get what this is. We're looking up the total movement values for this, and turns out the Raptor form abilities have higher MVs than the curl form moves, which is like overall, right? Because yeah, 340. These are both 340 at maximum, right? And then at maximum, that's 440, and that's 460. So for this one. And granted, I can do this in any order, I imagine, but, right, for any of these moves, I can do 1 of the base form and 2 of the Fury moves, right? Because if I'm not in combat, but once I hit perfect balance, right? You know, if I have no stacks of Curl's Fury, right, it's just better to execute the base move. If I have no stacks of Fury, it's just always better to execute the base move. The move that grants me Fury, right? And so, if I have 1 stack, I'll consume a stack, gain the stacks back, and then hit Snap Punch again, right? Or this, I would need to start with a stack, hit True Strike, Twin Snakes, True Strike. Or same with this, Boot Shine, Dragon Kick, Boot Shine. This one has, like, a bit of different options on how I can do it, but that's all that really opens up in terms of, like, actual just raw, what is the most damage I can do in a freestyle that gets me a Solar Lunae, or a Solar Chakra or whatever, then, yeah. Okay, that's interesting. I thank you for experiencing some theory crafting with me for a minute. I'm sure other people have come to this conclusion, but I just wanted to have the experience, as it were. How? Wedge, are you alright? I'm fine, Chief. I just tripped, that's all. Fool of a Lalafell, what were you thinking coming here on your own? Death by overwork is one thing, death by stupidity quite another. I'm sorry, Chief, but I think I found something. What is this? The wreck of a sentinel? This is no wreck, Chief. She's still operational. See? Initiating. Performing diagnostics. Diagnostics complete. To proceed, please agree to the terms and conditions of use. Thank you. To register as a user, please state your name. I'm Wedge, and that there is Auden. User registration complete. Welcome to Azisla, Master Wedge, and Master Aden. I am Guidance Node GLI. Gimli? Also, new Critical Role premiered last night. I actually got to watch like 5 minutes of it. It was really good. Surprise, surprise, people who have been playing D&D for 10 years on camera are really good at playing D&D on camera, but, you know. Just Brennan Lee Mulligan's descriptions always get me. This isn't quite what I had in mind, but it might just serve. Wedge, bring the node this way, would you? There's something I'd like to try. Hey, that's a console right there. Node, I need a status report on the facility. Gilly, you have to do what the chief says. Yo. Okay. Yes, that's it. Good girl. Ah, here we are. Not much of note. It appears someone recently reactivated Helix, which is this area. Reactivated, you say? By the Archbishop, I'd wager. I dare say he woke the place up when he used the Vanu's key. Are there any other people in the facility? If so, where? Oh, right, so the Archbishop got in with the Asians, and then the Garleans followed us in. I see. Okay, right. Let's see here. On the flagship, that's the Central Isle, I'm seeing positive readings with the Aetherochemical Research Facility and the Fractal Continuum. And what have we here? Intruders detected in the Gamma Quadrant. Defense system engaged. Our Imperial friends, I suspect. I hope they enjoy the defense system. But what of the Archbishop and his cronies? What might offer an indication? Ah! How about this? Which area is currently consuming the most energy? Somewhere called Triad Control, inside the research facility. What manner of place is that? It is, and I quote, a regulation facility for the Warring Triad test subjects. And that's all it says. The rest of the information is only accessible to users with consular privileges. I mislike the sound of this, which leads me to believe that is indeed the place. I am inclined to agree with Yeshtola. Whatever it is that the Archbishop seeks, it is like to be there. That settles it then. Let's find a way to cross over to the flagship. Yeah, most of this just feels like it's going to be a chase. Which, honestly, fair. Oop. No idea. Does materia even matter? Greetings, Master Arden. Is there something you wish to know? Requesting access to the Aetherochemical Research Facility. Access granted. Generating route. Route generated. Commencing guidance to chosen destination. Please be aware that the designated route may take you through restricted sectors, and that the Isle's defense systems may attempt to terminate you. Be kindly reminded that, in accordance with the terms and conditions of use, you and your party assume all risk of damage or injury, including death, that may occur en route to your destination. Can the guidance node be trusted? I know not, but we have few other options. Let us see where it leads us. Aden, Ishtola, Justinian, we four shall proceed to the research facility. Sid, the Excelsior is our sole means of escape. Pray remain here and have her ready to depart at a moment's notice. Understood. We'll see she's prepared and ready to fly. If anything happens, just let me know via Link Pearl. Be on your guard, my friends. The enemy could be anywhere. I think I also reached level 60. Oh, hey, that's repairs. I also reached level 60 on level 60 and below. Yeah, I also reached level 60 on Red Mage. That's it, that's the meme. Is this a door? It is a door. Not sure that it does much. Do spinners dream of electric rooks? Okay. I can see how Nier might have been an influence on this. Got an M478 could never. You are currently within the Alpha Quadrant. First, you must use the nearby matter conduit to travel to the Beta Quadrant. Please wait a moment while I activate it. Playing this on launch must have been much more chaotic because people were like all running around and congregating around stuff. I don't know. Would have been interesting though. Matter conduit 2-3. Wait, LI is 11. No, XI is 11. LI is 51. At least I think it's 51. Just casually... Just no questions at all about having my matter transported. I guess this is a world full of magic, though, so... According to my records, this conduit was last serviced approximately 500,014 years, 6 months, 11 days, 7 hours, and 13 minutes ago. That it should function without mishap may be described as a miracle. Resuming guidance to the Aetherochemical Research Facility, please follow me. This sector, the Beta Quadrant, is home to laboratories which produce chimerical life forms for both military and household applications. Excuse me. Our facility has been awarded 3-star certification for compliance with ASO 3001. The good behavior of the creatures born here is guaranteed. Please be warned, however, that millennia of neglect may have had an adverse effect on their disposition. For your own safety, please refrain from approaching the creatures. Y'all are... okay. Guess we don't really have a choice. Hold up. Where are we going? Do sprites not aggro unless I get close? Would be interesting, I suppose. Okay, not quite. Aha! You thought you had me, but I have gamer skills. Oh, I need to go up, apparently. No, we're on the right platform. Okay, we're good. Yeah, that wasn't confusing at all to get around. We're unable to activate matter conduit. Energy shortage detected. Identifying cause. Cause identified. Unauthorized siphoning of energy by chimerical creatures. Locations: the recombination labs and the biomass incubation complex. Time is short. Let us split up to eliminate the culprits. Auden, pray dispatch the creatures at the recombination labs. The rest of us shall sweep the incubation complex. Take care, and return hither when you are done. Okay. Wait, no, that wasn't it. Here we go. I need to increase the map transparency. Okay, but at least we're going in the right direction. Unfortunately, there's no fast travel. I see. So I can't just slap anything. I need to, like... I need to slap very specific things. Oh, hello. Ah. Not only do I need to slap specific things, I need to slap specific things 3 times. Oh wait, does that activate the lunar? Yeah, I think it does. Okay, so that was a mistake. Alright, where is the other destination I'm missing? This is... oh, that's over there. Okay, that was easily answered. Okay, moving on. Again, I'm just now realizing that it's like, yes, I did in fact forget to activate my chakra that whole time. No nearby currents, eh? Oh, these are all quests. I see. I guess that makes sense with how the traversal is kind of whack. That it might just give me ether currents for all these quests. Or that all the ether currents are through main scenario quests, rather. Energy restored to the conduit. Please wait a moment while I activate it. Trying to figure out like optimal time to activate the 3 different beast chakra one though. I guess it really doesn't matter because you're continuing on your rotation anyway. Although like you might do it in reverse order. I guess you could just use it to replenish stacks. I don't know. So someone has figured this out. I just need to look up a guide or something. Apologies for the mouth noises. I have not set stuff up again on this new mic. Yep, that's the Guardians. The Guardians managed to land. Repairs on their vessel appear to be well underway. I doubt they will leave any time soon, however. Nay, they will remain here longer after they have stripped the Isle of all its secrets. Whether or not they mean... Sorry, wrong voice. Also a burp. Whether or not they mean to linger, their presence here now is an unwelcome complication. Indeed, let us avoid confrontations unless absolutely needful. I'm gonna look at my character sheet real quick and see what those, like, substats do. Okay, determination affects the amount of damage dealt both by physical and magic attacks, as well as the amount of HP. Oh, so determination is just make everything better. Magic attacks land direct hits, dealing significantly more damage than normal hits. Higher the value, the higher frequency at which it will be direct. Higher values also result in greater damage for actions which guarantee direct hits. Huh? So both of those just make your... Wish I could see like a curve on this or something. Anyway. Archer's arms, machinist's arms, and dancer's arms. Okay, so dancers also scale off dexterity. Gladiator, Marauder, Dark Knight, Gunbreaker, Pugilist, Lancer, Samurai, Reaper, Thaumaturge, Arcanist. Arcanist? Oh, okay. Affects healing potency. Also affects attack potency when roll is healer. Physical damage. Okay, right. Physical damage, so if you're like literally slapping them in the face. Hmm. Warning. Intruders detected in force in this quadrant. It is recommended that you avoid confrontation where possible. Be kindly reminded that, in accordance with the terms and conditions of use, you and your party assume all risks of damages or injury, including death, that you may sustain in the course of guidance. Please follow me to the next matter conduit. It leads to the Delta Quadrant, where the facility's greatest achievement is located. Well, that's heartening. Okay, 2 more. Yeah, I think all of these will just give us all the ether currents we need. Telling Drachnus to get in here. Wait, something is afoot. Oh, it's the frickin'... Wait, no, that's not the Emperor. Just the Legatus.
Our objective lies at the heart of the Isle.
A Regula?
The third will remain to guard the ship, while the second patrols the perimeter and eliminates any threats. The first will come with me to secure the research facility. Let no man doubt the import of our mission. The Allagans found a means to capture icons alive, and their knowledge lies hid upon this isle. If we can but acquire it, we would be able to prevent the beings from returning to plague us, thus ending the cycle of rebirth. I need not remind you that success will raise our legion high in the Emperor's regard. Yet, by the same token, his radiance does not tolerate failure. That is all. All troops, prepare for deployment!
Wait, so is Gunbreaker like a Garlean... Do you just, like, steal Garlean tech? Is that the Gunbreaker story? Find out next week. Except, no. You still have post-Heavensward.
So that is their purpose.
To think that the knowledge used to bind no less a being than Bahamut sleeps here.
Imprisoning a primal in such a manner would represent an effective means to halt the cycle of summoning, were it not for the grave and obvious risks.
Indeed. We need but refer to past experience, that of Bahamut's calamitous return, to see why this is not the solution we seek.
Yeah.
Held in duress, a primal will continue to nurse its hatred for mankind. And when it inevitably breaks free, its rage will be beyond quelling.
Yeah, so you're effectively holding on to a time bomb.
Whatever folly the Garleans mean to commit, they can wait. We must remain focused on our task.
Yes, of course. It would not be polite to keep the Archbishop waiting.
I see. So that's probably going to be post AR, or sorry, post Heavensward then, is dealing with the Garleans, which honestly I'm all for. Sounds fun. I'm gonna punch the big thing. Alright, well, there you go. That is not a way forward. I guess I need to go through here. Oh, whatever. Watch, like, some other thing become, like, super obvious. Some other route. I'm really obvious once I finish this. Oh, no, looks... Oh. Yeah, no, I don't think I could have gone back around, actually. You have survived to this point in defiance of possibility, but it appears the danger is not yet past. Warning. Intruders approaching. Please eliminate them if you wish to proceed. That was quick. Ah, there are more of them. Okay.
That would explain my men's silence.
Whoops.
We meet again. And this time, we will not be interrupted.
Oh, I totally skipped what he said. Come. Oh, come show me your power, champions of Aor's.
I shall make it quick.
So it comes to this!
Air support? Really, dude? You're calling in air support on me. Where am I supposed to hit those? Whatever, I guess I'm just gonna keep brute forcing this. Okay, yeah, I have no idea what's going on there.
I had heard the tales of your strength, warrior of light, and now that I have experienced it firsthand, Van Baelsar's defeat seems less inexplicable.
Thank you. I think that's the highest praise I'm going to get out of you.
You are a formidable foe, and I have thoroughly enjoyed our time together. Alas, all good things must come to an end. Allagan's secrets await, and there is no profit to be had in remaining here.
Till next time, buddy. Excuse me.
Keep them occupied.
outward.
It would seem we have no choice.
You must continue on. We will hold them here.
Damn. Estinian's land's just
Take
like
the
be
eye.
hanging out.
It should still hold enough energy to be of use to you.
Okay, thanks. What are you gonna...
I
Don't
shall
you
join
need...
you as soon as I am able.
Dude, you need the eye. Alright, thanks. Just see you soon.
Enough talk. Make haste and stop the Archbishop.
Alright, here we go. See you soon. Okay. Welcome to the Delta Quadrant, where methods are developed for mastering dragons. To this day, the sector is home to live specimens brought over from the southern continent of Maricida. Truly a testament to the greatness of the Allegan Empire. Last ether current, okay. We're getting close. I regret to inform you that the matter conduit leading to the flagship is no longer functioning. According to my records, it was destroyed by a dragon, which broke free of its restraints when they failed approximately 2,323 years ago. I'll have to read that later. Please find an alternate route to the Aetherochemical Research Facility. The Allegan Research Council apologizes for any inconvenience caused. Wow, been a minute since I've seen you. So, thy journey hath led thee to this accursed place. Canst thou hear it, mortal? The ceaseless keening of my kindred, steeped in 5,000 years of suffering. Long before the Ishgardians and their base betrayal, there lived still more wicked men whose ambitions knew no bounds. Fearful of our might and covetous of our power, they devised a means to enslave dragonkind. Their vile misdeeds did set in motion a train of events whose repercussions are felt to this day. Beyond, thou wilt find one of my first brood. Hark unto her words, partake thou of her pain. Think thou upon the suffering that the conflicts betwixt our kinds hath begot. Alright, thanks. Thanks for the tip, buddy. According to my records, it was destroyed by a dragon which broke free of its restraints when they failed approximately 2,369 years, 1 month, 24 days, 7 hours, and 4 minutes ago. I see. So just given like 2,300 years ago vibes. Alright. What's the matter, Conduit? I'm sorry. That was a perhaps bad joke. Like, what's the matter, baby? And then I should be able to fly once I complete this section of the quest. Okay, there is a cave here. Took me a second to see it. Hello? Ah, I need to get up on top of this rock. I see. Then I can fly. Great worm is being held in some manner of Oh. Oh, it's alive. Okay. Who cometh to this forsaken place and disturbeth my solitude? Tiamat, my child. Father, can it truly be you? None other. My form is such that I may journey with Heidelin's chosen. A mortal who desires to end the war between man and dragon. Millennia have passed since I was brought low by the men of Alag. That war still rageth between our kinds. Love conlangs. I don't know if I've said it before, but I fucking love constructed languages. Hearken to my tale, child man. Excuse me. I am Tiamat of Midgardstormer's first brood. In a time before time, my father did come to this star, bearing 7 eggs. 7. See? 7.
From these eggs did my children hatch. And once they were full grown, they took wing and spread across all the lands of Heidelin.
Together with my brood brother Bahamut, I journeyed south to Mericidia, and together we brought forth innumerable children into the world. We abided in peace, and all was well, until the men of Alag came some 5,000 years since. They slaughtered my children in troves, and took from me my beloved Bahamut. Wait, isn't that incest? 'Twas then, when I had fallen into the depths of despair, that black-robed men came unto me, the Ascians. It's always the Ascians. They offered to resurrect Bahamut through their dark arts, and I, in my grief, accepted. A decision which I shall regret unto my dying breath. For what they brought back was a mockery of my beloved. Worse, the Ascians gifted his murderers the means to entrap him. Know this, child of man. The beings thy kind call gods are but specters of thy mind's creation, given form at great cost to Heidelin. Yeah, no, I kind of know. Many such beings yet slumber across the land, brought to heel by the self-same empire that bound me. They must not be released into the world. If thou wouldst end the conflict, vanquish thee the Asians, and deliver the weak of will from the bonds of their dark influence. Oh, wait, is Tiamat actually good in this? In Final Fantasy? I missed that lore. It hath been 5,000 years, my child. Wilt thou not forgive thyself? The release of death is denied me here, yet I desire not freedom. Nay, Father, I shall live with my regret until the world itself hath ceased to be. Such is my just punishment for consorting with darkness, for calling forth a loathsome and lamentable creature which blackeneth my beloved's memory. Okay, well. You do you, Queen. Oh, echo time. Yo, we finally complete the gift again? Let's go. Gift of Hydaelyn is back, baby! Yeah, I'm so used to, like, because my first D&D adventure that I played was, Horde of the Dragon Queen. I'm so used to, like, Tiamat being evil. Yes, Gift of Light is back, baby! Hey, we're a special snowflake.
Warrior of light, beloved son, the light abideth within thy heart again. Full valiantly didst thou overcome thy many trials, but glory not in thy success.
Yeah, this is the beginning.
For the servants of darkness are ever close at hand. Receive of me my blessing once more, and go forth to shine thy light on all creation.
Okay. Also, welcome in, Draknus. I know you've been keeping me open in the background, but thank you for the
Thou hast broken down the wall I built around thee, and partaken of thy mistress's blessing once more.
Yeah, why? Why did that have to happen?
Strong art thou, mortal.
Oh, it was literally just to prove Midgard somewhere wrong.
Than any other of thy kind. Having looked upon thy deeds, I am convinced.
Yeah, okay.
Thou art worthy to bear her light.
Do each of the crystals mean something?
The Covenant bound me to thee, but 'twould seem our fates were mingled from the first. Though I will not fight thy battles, I will yet lend thee my wings.
Yo? Alliances with dragons are always sick. Do I get the pet Midgardsormr? Yo. Yo. Let's go. Even has a saddle.
Come, mortal. We go to cast out the darkness.
Let's go. So why does the mana cutter feel so slow? You can now ride Midgardsormr. Hell yeah. Freebird. Oh my god, yes. Let's move you down here. Yeah, baby. love that music. Oh, this is sick. This is worth the wait. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I just need to fly around for a bit. Oh. This was like always my dream in WoW, was to get a flying mount and fly around, but it's honestly better here. Because the way the environment renders in the distance due to Final Fantasy XIV's art style as opposed to like WoW's art style is just more appealing. Oh my god, hold on. Gotta pitch that. Wait. Okay, there we go. Oh. Beautiful. Oh, hey, we have a bot in Twitch chat. Say hi to the bot. And say goodbye to the bot. I need to look at my Twitch moderation settings again. Alright. Now that we've had a beautiful moment. Yo, what? Hold on. What are you? Oh, Sphinx? Still, that's a cool looking Sphinx. Just the art direction in here is just so, like, chef's kiss, man. Heavensward. Or Heavensward. Guidance note has been awaiting your arrival at the flagship with customary patience. Welcome to the flagship, Master Arden. You are almost at your destination. Warning, intruders detected in the vicinity. Please eliminate them if you wish to proceed. Still gonna mount the Chocobo. I do want to see what Midgard Summer looks like on land, though. He gallops? I mean, it's kind of a gallop. So it's more of a trot, but anyway. Yeah, that music is great. Oh my god. Warning, intruders approaching. Come get it. Okay, this isn't gonna work. Gotta take you down. Also, I totally messed that up. I didn't have to stop her at first. Alright. More of you. Wonderful. Area secured. Lifting access restriction to the Aetherochemical Research Facility. Restriction lifted. You may enter the facility at your leisure. Ending guidance. See you later, Gilly. Unknown energy source detected within the Aetherochemical Research Facility. Please exercise caution. I am pleased to have been of service to you, Master Arden. Please send my regards to Master Wedge. Deactivating. Bleh. Okay, so it has duty support. You do not know how to operate the terminal. Good enough. Okay, well now we just kind of get into the rhythm of dungeoning, so... Wait, Marvin? It's just called Marvin. It's a weird candelabra-looking thing, but okay. Alright, I should probably use some kind of AoE here. Also, it didn't occur to me until just now that I can get the Beast Chopper with AoE attacks. And that kind of solves the problem, at least in AoE situations, of like... or when mobbing is happening, I guess is the way to put it. Of like, how, you know... like, hey, what's the rotation supposed to be? Because those don't have the Beast Chakra restriction, or the Fury stacks, whatever. So it's actually a lot simpler to be like, just, hey, what's the highest potency? I don't need to look at, like, individuals, stuff like that.
Ooh. I will crush you underfoot! Savages. In the name of the Emperor!
Also, these don't require... it's interesting
there
because...
is nowhere to run! Enough!
The raptor form moves don't require positionals. That's what I'm trying to say. So like them having be the highest potency is interesting.
Enough! Can you withstand this?
Yes, by stepping behind you, apparently.
Well, well. In the name of the Emperor!
Oh, and he just leaves. Okay. Oh, fair enough. Oh, wait, that was the... How do you think that did? Okay, well, that was an interesting mini-boss. This is like a hi. Here's a ton of ads. Oh. And here we go again. Alright. Okay. I'll admit that was a bit hard to keep track of. Those encounters are a bit hard to keep track of, like, what's alive and what's not. Like, I just have to look at the aggro bar. Or enmity, whatever. You know, the thing over here. I forget what it's called. Oh. Macus. Okay. Engaging anti-cobra mode. Oh, hello. I just need to turn my camera away from that, correct? Stop freaking turning away from me. Subject approved for mass production. Okay, thank you. Defeat all opposition. Okay. It's an interesting objective. Ooh, are we gonna have an elevator fight? Yeah. I like elevator fights. Ooh, this is fun. That was fun, actually. Triad control. And I need to remember to hit meditation after each fight, rather than thinking about it before each fight. There we go, like that. Oh. Oh, okay, they just get teleported. I'm like, I'm sorry I left you behind. It's a bit of a Warframe moment. I leave behind people on so many elevators. Yeah, let's all make sure you're on the platform. Unless... Oh, you literally just stopped there. I see. I see. So you didn't even want to get on the elevator. No, that's fine. I don't mind being alone. Alright, almost there. Eighth Chemical Research Facility. Okay, what are you trying to do here, Archbishop? Ooh, pulsating.
The champion of Hydaelyn.
Tell me, why do you despise the primals so? They
'Cause they
are the
kill a lot of
embodiment
people.
of mortal will, of mortal desire. Plainly, you desire a foe to despise, and 'tis well that you do, for it is from the vortex of ceaseless conflict that Lord Zodiac shall be reborn.
Through the joining, the world shall become whole again. Then all shall be as once it was, as it should ever have remained.
For the glory of Lord Zodiac.
Your meddling ends here and now, warrior of light.
Okay. I feel like I could kill you.
Darkness shall consume light.
I'm kind of confused as to what is supposed to be happening in terms of the fight. I get that, like, we're fighting at sea.
Mortal scum!
Know your place.
See if you can withstand 2 magic at once. Alright, bet.
Chaos shall reign forevermore.
If I interrupt that? Nope, okay.
Your light shall burn no more.
Get out. Okay, wanted to make sure to get them both at relatively similar times. Wasn't about to deal with any rage mechanics.
Such strength, it defies all reason.
Because I have the gift of light back. When last I saw you, I did not. Simple as.
I will not be bested by the likes of them. La Habrea, it is time.
Fusion dance?
Very well. Let us show these mortals the true power of the Echo. The power to break down the barriers of existence.
I am become you.
Yep, fusion dance.
And we are become one.
Fusion. Ha! That peaked the mic. I didn't even say anything that loud. Wouldn't surprise me if they just became a black hole. Ooh, that's nasty. Alright, try me. I see in time. Alright. Mirror link and cell has been sealed off. Height of chaos. Oh, that's a tank buster. Okay. What? Oh no, that was okay. Never mind. That wasn't a tank buster. That was a group up. Okay, let's try that again. Paying too much attention to my rotations. I swear I'm getting the hang of this. What was that move called? Height of Chaos. What? How did I get hit by that? Unless it was like you need to pile up and it's a tank buster. Because I for sure saw the tank buster sign. I don't know, man. Oh, there is an AoE around him. Okay, I didn't see that. God damn it. I didn't see them move. Alright, I need to focus less on the rotation and more on just staying alive. This is the part where I died last time, so, you know, let's not do that. That still hurt. Oh, that's just a giant alien. Yeah. Okay, I see the Ascian Prime's power. I imagine I need to deploy the sphere before that gets all the way up. Or destroy the sphere, excuse me, not deploy. And Soul Naughty. DPS check. Not super surprising, give a nice jump now. Okay, that's literally just a heal check. Even without the blessing of light, how is this possible? Haha, joke's on you. I have it back. Ah, this part again. Honestly, I just followed the NPCs there. Okay. Oh my god, that was admittedly a brutal fight. Okay. Two-for-one deal.
That he might regain the blessing of light I had foreseen. But he has grown so strong in it as to deny us our power.
Yep. That's what you get.
Let us withdraw, La Habrea. That power remains to us, at least. Impossible!
Wait, did I just fucking Pokeball Egoraim? Oh, I'm gonna use the power from the eye to forge the sword and destroy it. Nice. Ame. Ame. Ah! Nice. I just murdered this Ascian in front of her friend.
So, you harness the eye's power. A pity you spent it all. What will you do now, hero?
Get the other eye.
So, not even the vaunted warrior of light can unmake an Ascian without relying upon mortal contrivances.
Oh. Hey, glad to catch you on a break while I'm in this cutscene. Yeah?
You.
Oh no. Okay.
In the distant past,
Please don't kill Astinian.
King Thordan and his knights 12 fought and defeated Nidhogg. Though the victory cost them dear, they were rewarded with a great prize. The dread worm's eyes, both of which have since been held in the Holy Sea's safekeeping.
Yep. I think we kind of knew that. Did they make another
The
Azure
eye
Dragoon?
you possess was Nidhogg's left, and long has it served as a source of the Azure Dragoon's might. As for its twin,
Dude, they just carried that casket all the way here. No.
it has lain here, joined to the person of Haldreth, the first Azure Dragoon. For though he learned to harness its power, he was ultimately consumed by it. Even in death, his body decays not. A pitiful end for a fabled hero.
So you're just gonna bring back a zombie?
My Ascian friend, long have you and your kind sown the seeds of chaos by teaching mortals the secrets of summoning. But if you assumed that we would meekly serve as your pawns, then you are gravely mistaken.
You would raise a hand against us.
It's kind of what you deserve.
By taking unto my flesh the soul of the legendary King Thordan, I can become a god!
Oh boy. Eh? Wait, did you just like fusion yourself with the Azure Dragoon? No, okay. You just became a Dark Souls boss. Oh, but you are gonna do something with him now. Thordan being the guy who outsmarts the International is kind of goated. Yeah.
Whose being is sustained by a millennium of fervent prayer, and the eye's nigh bottomless reservoir of ether.
What?
Your contempt for man has proven your undoing, Ascian. For my first act as God King, I do hereby sentence you to die!
Alright. Enemy of my enemy. At least in this moment. Like, Thordan, you're a bastard, but... Oh, and he captured him in the eye. But is he truly dead, though?
Gods feed upon ether. That is not what form that ether takes.
Oh no.
Ascian souls are no exception. With this power, I shall put an end to 1,000 years of conflict. Be they sown by Ascian, dragon, or primal, wheresoever the seeds of chaos threaten to quicken, I shall excise them with my divine blade and bring order to the world.
Yeah, those are the words of a tyrant, buddy.
I have become that which you abhor, warrior of light. If you would take issue with my godhood, I shall answer you with my blade.
Oh, honey, I took issue with your hat long before that. It's truly dead Thornton. Yummy. Yeah. The Singularity Reactor is now accessible. Sure. Alright, well, we're gonna chill here for a bit. I'm gonna shuffle. Current seal count is between 3 and 7. Wait, what? Mist of Ether, Bowl of Embers, Void Arc, Alexander, Rival Wings, Deep Dungeons, Limitless Blue. There's a lot of extreme duties in here. Render that incomplete. Oh, nice. Got a level 60 dungeon. Wait. Oh, I still need to do Dusk Vigil. I could fill it out doing that. Also, I did the math. This always, the amount of experience gained from the weeklies always seems to be about half of a level, whatever level you're at. Shit, what am I looking for? Depends on your level. Yeah, right. No, that's what I mean, though, is that, like, it's half of whatever level you are at is what the weekly grants you. So, but, like, if I switch to Dark Knight, for example, the amount... Wait, it didn't change? What? Do I have to open it again? Yeah, and then I open it again, and then it's half that level. In some job, it's gotten nearly 2 to 3 levels worth. Oh? How does that work, then? I feel like I need to do things in a specific order, because when I changed jobs and kept it open, right, like if I change back to Monk, it's still that. But then... So do it go to, like, the turn-in screen? Variable amounts definitely aren't 100% consistent in terms of what you get. Okay. I think what I may need to do is I may need to, like, start the turn-in on Monk. Mostly correct? Okay. Start the turn-in on Monk, switch to Dark Knight once it has the, like, screen open. And then the, like, confirm. I don't know, we'll see. It's gonna be a little bit before I can do that, though, because I need to, let's see, I'll do those two, that'll get me up to 6. Oh, here we go. Never really done the hard math. I mean, it's not even about hard math. It's literally just about Like, if you're saying you're getting 2 to 3 levels and I'm consistently seeing half a level regardless of what I'm on, that's enough of a difference that I don't think hard math is necessary. Alright, time for you to go down. Oh, you fucker. He was on gathering jobs. I see. Okay.
Brothers, the time has come to call upon the true power of the Heavensward.
Fight
Okay.
me if you will,
This is gonna be good.
warrior of light. I care not. All who stand against me will be destroyed, be they servants of the darkness or the light. By my blessing shall all men be sanctified, and an endless era of peace begin. Vice and conflict shall cease to be.
Uh-huh.
You reject my divinity.
Does that mean you're getting rid of
What have you
Mahjong?
to offer my people in its stead? Bitter truth? Virtuous
I need to learn Mahjong. I did some of it in the Gold Saucer, and I was really confused.
No matter. If you believe your cause just, I call upon you to defend it with your life.
Still don't know how to play Mahjong. Yeah. 500 AoEs. Thought I saw party chat and just saw someone say 500 AoEs, because now I'm prepared for 500 AoEs. It? Did I need to be facing away from that? Okay, I have vulnerability, so I need to watch out. Frickin'... Oh, come on. I'm facing away from that. Congrats to all the MSQers. Have fun post Heavensward. This thing doesn't have to change. Okay, I still legit don't know what's happening. I'm really stimulated right now. I apologize for being silent. I don't know how Jane plays this. This part is literally just like, hey, live. Okay. God, that was stressful. Holy shit. Ugh. He got mogged. Ooh, can I get that sword as a Dark Knight? Or like a version of that sword? Haha. Your holy power ran out.
How can this be? A millennium of prayer and the Eye's power combined, and still you stand.
We had a sage on our team, which technically shouldn't be possible for another 2 years in the MSQ, but, you know, we do how we do. Or another 6 years? Oh, that's terrifying.
Who? What are you?
I need to figure out how to do that with lighting. You evil? I mean, I'm not gonna say no. Oh, and he poofed. Seriously, I want that sword. I need to boot up Dark Souls again so I can get Dragon Ornstein's spear.
It is over then. I had hoped that mine would be the hand to end it. But knowing you, there was little chance of that.
Maybe, yeah, maybe you should take the source of your power
The
back.
Eye has served you well.
Yeah? Oh, are you gonna reunite it with the other eye? Are there gonna be 2 Azure Dragoons now? Or is he just gonna turn it back into Haldrith? Nope, he's just gonna look at his balls.
Its twin. At long last. All that remains is to take them beyond the reach of man and dragon both. With this task accomplished, my toil shall finally be.
He's gonna jump into space. Thou hadst done well to resist mine influence, bathed in my power and blood as thou wert. Alas, in thine anticipation of comfort, thou hast lowered thy guard. The king of my fallen kindred, their smoldering desire for vengeance. Apologies for the lawnmower sounds. Mine eyes have partaken of 1,000 years of pain, a pain which I shall bestow upon thee. Drink deep of my rage, mortal, and become me. No, Estinian! Oh god, that sucks. deeply ironic.
Nidhogg, my child, what hath thy fury made of thee? Let us away, servant of Hydaelyn.
Yeah, you said it, buddy. Oh, hey, it's the gang. Chief!
Over there!
Oh, okay. It's still voiced.
Oi! Haha! God's damn it, do you always have to cut it so bloody close?
We've lost Estinian, man.
It would seem he has done it again.
Was there ever any doubt?
No.
Let us return to Ishgard. Our friends will be eager to learn the battle's outcome, and welcome back their champion.
That's some bad news for you, buddy. I do like how this shirt gives you tattoos, though.
Where is Estinian?
About that. Okay, really long cutscene time.
I dare say you are the first soul in Ishgardian history to arrive in our city upon Dragonback. This scene shall be remembered for 1,000 years to come.
I aim to surprise.
As we had feared, the Archbishop summoned the soul of King Thordan into himself, and thence became a primal.
But he and his knights are no more, thanks to the Warrior of Light.
Your struggles are not yet over, mortals.
Yeah.
Whom do I have the pleasure?
I am Midgardsormr. I have journeyed with Hydaelyn's champion and observed his deeds in the conflict between man and dragon. Tell me, children of Thordan, do you desire peace?
My people have committed unspeakable atrocities against dragonkind, even against our own. Would that we could undo these wrongs. But we cannot.
Like how Tataru is still shorter, even though she's not kneeling.
The future yet presents a chance to begin anew. Our nation has broken free of the shackles of a false faith, and Nidhogg shall lead his kindred against us no more. I doubt not that it will require much effort and perseverance. But 'tis my belief that in time, Ishgard will again become a place where man and dragon may abide together in harmony.
I shall remember thy words. Yet be warned, Nidhogg's soul liveth on.
I'm hoping we can get Estinian back. Hoping that it's a primal situation.
His unbridled rage hath claimed for its vessel the one thou callest the Azure Dragoon.
Okay, so there's a chance.
Estinian.
Doubt not but that Nidhogg will call out to his brood ere long, nor that they shall answer him. Steel yourselves, for the true test is yet to come.
Come what may, we will never cease to believe. Upon the souls of they who have sacrificed themselves to pave the way for peace, we will never abandon our cause.
1,000-year war cannot be ended in a day. It may take generations. What thou dost begin, thy children must continue.
Wise words.
Entrust unto them thy hopes and dreams, that peace may reign again, and forevermore.
Ooh, credit time. Okay. Yoshitaka Amano. Hey, Merlewhip's here. All the Green Company leaders, but Merlewhip most importantly. Oh, hey. Sultana. Right, that was a part of this whole thing.
Let all here present attest that Sir Emmerich, acting on behalf of the Archbishop, has appended his signature.
Huh, so they're not...
I do hereby declare...
They're not revealing the death or betrayal of the Archbishop.
From this day forth, the Holy See of Ishgard shall once more be counted a member of the Eorzean Alliance.
Let's go. Finally.
Let our nations move forward as one, and stand united against the Garlean Empire.
Until sea swallows all.
For the future of Eorzea.
For the future of Eorzea!
Also, you know what that means. More Hildebrand quests. But I actually kind of want to wait until I'm done with Stormblood to do Hildebrand stuff again. More so I have like a large backlog of Hildebrand quests to go through.
There you are.
Grave for Estinian? No, it's Horsefall. Never mind. Right.
A noble monument to a noble soul.
Yeah.
From here, Lord Orshafon can watch over all of Ishgard.
Yeah.
It has been a long and arduous journey, and we have lost much and more along the way. Yet come what may, we must stay true to our purpose and press on.
That's right, you two. It's high time we got back to rebuilding the Scions. Which means we're going to need money! And lots of it!
Oh god, please don't take out any loans. That didn't go so well last time.
So ends a glorious chapter in their tale. However, tumultuous days yet lie ahead for Ishgard. After 1,000 years under the yoke of the Church, the people take their first tentative steps into the unknown.
So, again, do they know?
And though they spy a glimmer of peace upon the horizon, Nidhogg's vengeful shadow yet remains to darken the way.
Yeah.
Be that as it may, so long as the young commander of the Temple Knights and his heroic companions are there to guide them, the people may hold fast to hope. The hope that one day true peace will return to Ishgard, and that man and dragon may live in harmony once more. Let the deeds writ herein never be forgot, that they may inspire generations yet unborn to strive ever heavensward.
Yeah, I was waiting for them to bring it back around. Yeah, interesting that they managed to get so many meanings out of Heavensward. Like, Ishgard being the actual, like, literal gate into the Sea of Clouds, you know, the Heavensward of the Temple, or of the Holy See, and then Heavensward as in, like, aspiring towards a higher ideal. Yeah, just interesting how they're able to get so much meaning out of that. Well, anyway, so that's Heavensward. It's really good. Yeah. Really kind of, like, it feels like the tilt came at the vault with Horsfall's death. I mean, the betrayal of the Holy See and, like, turning into a primal was... Or, sorry, the betrayal of the... Thoradin's betrayal of the Ascians and then turning into a primal was all pretty, like, I think well foreshadowed as well. Like, nothing super... Excuse me, no major twists. I guess the major twist being that they literally just kept Haldreth's body. Still want that sword, though. And then I guess the other twist of the queen not being dead. That was actually pretty... I'd say that was probably the biggest twist. Fighting that centaur guy was interesting. When do I fight the Omega weapon? Is that in Shadowbringers? I know that it's like a thing, but also like Omega weapon, Ultima weapon, Emerald weapon, etc. Or like just stuff throughout Final Fantasy games. I'm kind of just like anticipating it. God, fucking Isael, Estinian, Orchefon. Man, just ugh. If Alphino dies, I think I'm gonna lose it. He's not gonna die for a bit, but like, fuck, man. He's just been through a lot. That was a nice sprint to the end, though. I'm glad I saved it for another stream, because then I can just kind of like be able to take some time with it. I definitely would have been rushing it had I done it last week. I'll admit, I had kind of forgotten that Estinian was even under the influence of Needhog through the eye anyway, and so it did take me a little bit by shock, but made total sense once the elect took out the other eye. It's like, oh, this might be dangerous. Might have an overdose. You get the patch stuff, which is really good from what you remember. Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna like take a quick food break, but then I'm gonna jump right into it. Which also... Oh. Wishful. Gone too soon. The whole ending of A Hope I enjoyed? I did. I greatly enjoyed it. Estinian turning into Needhog was definitely sad. Just such deep irony there. But arguably the ultimate fate of the Azure Dragoons was to bring them back, and thus continues the cycle of violence. Irony of the repeated loop with the Dragoons, yeah. No, yeah, it really is just a vicious cycle. Like, I don't know if it can hardly be called ironic with how... like... They feed each other. It just kind of becomes an escalation. Also, fucking Y'shtola's new outfit. That, ooh, just, lovely. Amazing. The new outfits on the Scions, just fantastic. Love it. Alright, now that we had Horsefall in there, I feel comfortable skipping. Here we go. Yeah.
Solaha Brea and Igaeorm have fallen. Bested by mortals in their attempt to initiate the Eighth Rejoining. That they should be so complacent. And now it falls to me to deal with the consequences.
Are you going to be the Stormblood enemy?
Without intervention, the balance between light and darkness will begin to shift, placing our mission in jeopardy. Hydaelyn's champion has grown too strong. His might encroaches upon the realm of gods.
Equilibrium must needs be restored. The time has come for you and yours to join the fray.
Oh?
Warrior of Darkness.
What? Dude, they just are on the moon. What the hell? I guess that kind of makes the Endwalker trailer make a bit more sense. And I watched the Endwalker trailer like years ago just because of all the hype. So before you at me, I'm not like actively looking this stuff up. Puppies!
Remind me, why is there no rest for the righteous?
Because they care, Master Garland.
Is that an alarm? Or is that... Nidhogg. Oh. Eh? Oh, this is the, Austin, Arthur, whatever, raid. Forgot they showed the raids in post-work. Yeah. Yeah, you need a bit of foreshadowing, but then you need to advertise the content that's on its way.
Of all the things they could have picked to play with, that's not a toy, you bloody fools, it's a primal!
Wait, what? That machine is a primal. I guess it is like a giant golem. Ever play Final Fantasy IX? No. Is it like a reference to that? Or is it like directly tied to it? Just how does Sid know that it's a primal? Spires of deception crumble to dust to lay bare truths long concealed. It's just okay, reference, gotcha. Beyond simmering shadow lieth shimmering light. After long years of estrangement, Ishgard rejoins her sister nations in the Alliance. Words cannot well express my joy. None of this would have been possible without you, my friend. Change is coming to Eorzea, though it will inevitably bring with it a measure of upheaval. With hard work, peace and prosperity are sure to follow. And yet, even as we look forward to the coming of a new age, we must needs be wary of old threats. The lords of Garlemald have not relinquished their claim upon Eorzea, and we shall be forced to contend with them ere long. And then there is the matter of our comrade Estinian, claimed body and soul by Nidhogg. If there is a way to rescue him, we must find it. Suffice to say, the path ahead holds no shortage of challenges, but together we shall overcome them. Urchin Loaf. Latest developments of the missing scions. Okay, let's hear it. Fortuitous timing as always, Arden. Jataru is about to brief me on the search for our missing comrades. If you would be so kind, then. Absolutely. You'll be pleased to hear that Ryle and his men have been making excellent progress. Remember how Philamen helped me to escape the Crystal Braves in Limsa, only to then disappear? Well, according to Ryle, she crept aboard the ship and bound for Radzat Han, where she's been hiding ever since. He assures me that it won't be long before we're reunited. As for Ida and Papalimo, remains of their link pearls have been found. In the Pearl Lane of all places. Ryle thinks they must have disposed of them after escaping from the Royal Promenade. Yes, that would make sense. They could not risk being eavesdropped upon by our betrayers. We're all but certain that they fled the city shortly after, though we still don't have a clue where they went. I see. And what of Thancred and Menfilia? I'm afraid I have nothing new to share about those two. But it's not all doom and gloom. The good news is we've enlisted the services of a Charlayan scholar, one of the students of Baldessian, to aid in the search, who should be arriving any day now. One of the students, you say? I should very much like to meet this scholar, if time permits. But first we must attend to a more pressing matter. Sir Emmerich has summoned the two of us for a private audience. The messenger did not specify what he wished to discuss, only that it was urgent. Assuming you have no objections, Aden, I suggest we proceed to the congregation forthwith. And mayhap we can meet with the scholar afterwards. Agreed? In that case, I think I'll return to the Forgotten Night for now. Things are liable to fall apart if I'm gone too long, you know. Okay. Sky Pirates? Oh, okay, yeah, we need to pick up quests to, like, unlock all the trials. I'll do that off stream. It's kind of a boring thing. Sky Pirates is Alliance raid and probably the most infamous of them. Okay. Are those Alliance raids like important story content?
Thank you for coming. I wish to speak with you both in a place where privacy was assured.
We quite understand. What was it that you wished to discuss?
Not immediately, okay.
With my father's passing, the seat of the Archbishop lies vacant. And so, in accordance with canon law, I have assumed his responsibilities. I should stress that this is a temporary measure. It was never intended that the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights serve in this capacity indefinitely. Quite the opposite. The statutes specify that I should surrender my powers as soon as a conclave of the senior clergy and the high houses have named a new archbishop. But in light of recent events...
Most Alliance raid are hinting at wider lore that may become relevant later. Wait, isn't that just what Crystal Tower did?
I did not expect you to divulge quite
so much.
Oh, well,
Crystal Tower is relevant
soon.
very rapidly. I see.
The details of the Archbishop's plans, perhaps, but the true origin of the war and all it entails?
Okay, so the public didn't know.
I too had concerns. But when the Warrior of Light is witnessed returning to the capital upon the back of a dragon, one's options are rather limited.
Well, you're welcome.
Mayhap I could have concealed certain details, but for how long? And at what risk? Should the truth have come to light in the meantime, how would the people have viewed my silence? After 1,000 years of lies and secrecy, I could not well abuse their trust and hope to be believed. The time for deception has passed.
Well said.
I only wish the people agreed. That some would deny the truth I had anticipated, but not this many. And among the few who acknowledged that my father had to be stopped, no small number question our methods.
Oh, so you already told them.
If they suspect a coup, it will not be long before some turn to violence.
It has already begun, and that on both sides. Men and women of the cloth are being harassed in the streets. Some have even been assaulted in the broom. Hilda and her people have formed a watch to help us maintain order. But such measures will not prevent the unrest from spreading.
For all our talk of peace, the people remain frightened and confused. For their sake, we must bring the Dragonsong War to a definitive end.
And that means fighting Nidhogg.
And we should be glad to help you, Sir Emmerich. But what precisely would you have us do?
We wish to treat with the dragons of Annex Shrine. To that end, I would trouble you for an escort and an introduction.
Maybe if we upend thousands of years of held religious belief, they'll just believe me and set that aside.
Annex Shrine?
Yeah.
You would speak with Vidofnir then?
We must needs open a dialogue between our peoples. Acting as my representative, Lucia will extend an invitation to their leader, that she might visit us here in Ishgard. Were she still with us, I would of course have beseeched Isel's assistance in this matter. But as she is not, I must ask that you aid us in her stead. Will you do us this favor?
Okay. Dragons like me. Also, I got to the part of the Dark Knight quest that says, the hero comes, he nods and smiles, but stays silent.
My friends.
And it's like, oh, that's me. Hi.
Lucia, I leave the rest to you.
Okay.
In the wake of the Archbishop's fall, the nation of Ishgard trembled.
Oh, we get
the faith
more
of her people
Fortune
shaken
narration.
to its very core.
It's sick.
For 1,000 years had they fought and died, certain of the justice of their cause, only to be told that their holy war was born of the sins of their forefathers. What then for those brave men and women, thus stripped of their righteousness but to despair, to deny the truth and decry its speakers?
Watch Hilda become Archbishop.
And what then for those whom they defamed but to hope on, to have faith in a brighter tomorrow? A tomorrow in which man and dragon might live together in harmony, then as distant as the very stars in the heavens. Yet while we dared to hope, deep within his lair the enemy lay, gathering his strength.
Yeah.
Nidhogg, now possessed of his 2 eyes and the body of the Azure Dragoon, prizes to which he had laid claim at the very hour of the hero's triumph. As desperately as we sought the solace of peace, the great worm craved the misery of war. Nor was he alone in his misbegotten desire.
Well, that's gonna end up being a trial. I know little of the lands these dragons call home, this Annex Shrine. Had you not agreed to escort me, the coming journey would seem a far more daunting prospect. I confess, I myself once shuddered at the thought of it. Yet even the longest journey begins with the first step, does it not? Ah, but ere we set forth, Arden and I must needs inform our comrade of our plans. Very well, I shall see to my preparations. Now let us go and bid farewell to Tataru for Arden. Ugh. This way. So, What was your secret meeting all about? I'm all ears. Proportionally, you're about 1/10 ears. Diplomatic mission to annex Treen, you say? Well, I suppose that does take precedence. But should your meeting with Vidofnir happen to end early, you might consider rendezvousing with Yeshtola in Edelshire. She'll be there to receive our guest. Don't get me wrong, your meeting with the dragons is terribly important and everything, but this scholar just happens to be time permitting, as I said. We shall endeavor to join Yeshtola, but if we cannot, pray pass on our regards. Let us be off, Aden. We have kept the first commander waiting long enough. Alright. You're ready, then. Good. So am I. Almond cream croissant. Easy. The path is long, but known to us. From Falcon's Nest, we shall cross the Western Highlands and make for Tailfeather in the Dravanian Forelands. There we can stop and rest and replenish our supplies. Questions? If not, then the stables await. Wait, really? I can't just teleport there, man? Tailfeather, Tailfeather. You shall walk. The ancient curse has been placed upon me, that of walking. Glad I went through and unlocked all the ether currents in here. Not that it super matters for this part. I always imagined that the first time I set foot upon Dravanian soil would be at the head of an army, and here I am, ready to treat with the brothers and sisters of mine enemies. Full well do I know how difficult it can be to set aside the past. Though it was I who first proposed recruiting Isael to our cause, I questioned the wisdom of my words almost as soon as I had uttered them, and for a long time after that. So crazy when people play this whole game with no teleporting? Yeah, ugh. Here was a woman with the blood of innocence on her hands. Men, women, children, all slain in the name of the implacable Lady Isart. Yet she acknowledged her misdeeds and agreed to join us in common cause. At our side, she fought in service of that greater good, even unto her dying breath, and while that does not absolve her of her sins, I hope that one day she will be remembered not merely as a heretic, but as a misguided soul who dreamt of peace. You ask much, Master Alphino. Yet who can say what might come to pass, should our negotiations bear fruit? Yes, of course. We must press on to annex Treen, if you'll follow me. Cool, I will meet you there, buddy. Lord knows I'm earning enough gil to cover the teleportation costs. Oh, I do have the ether currents unlocked here as well. Anyway. Wait, is there not a way in that tower from... No, there is. Okay. Get off near, hey.
Thou art ever welcome here, friend of Isael. This one, I do not know.
Pray forgive us this unannounced visit, Vidofnir. May I present to you Lucia, first commander of the Temple Knights of Ishgard, and our trusted friend. It is an honor to meet you, Vidofnir. I am come as an envoy of Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights and acting leader of the Holy See.
Indeed. You may speak, knight.
For 1,000 years, man and dragon have been locked in an endless cycle of bloodshed and sorrow. To our shame, we long believed your kin to be architects of this war. But now we know the truth, that King Thordan and his Knights 12 did willfully betray and murder the Great Worm Rettoska, shattering the peace between our peoples. For 1,000 years our leaders conspired to conceal this truth, a truth which was last laid bare by the Warrior of Light, the Azure Dragoon, and Isael. Alas, a deception so intricately wrought cannot be undone in a moment, and our people labor to accept the truth. After an eternity of war, who would dare to dream that peace could at last be within our grasp? Yet dream we must, as Isael did once, and we must make that dream a reality, as she could not. We humbly beseech you, Vidofnir, join hands with us in friendship once more, before the eyes of my people, in Ishgard. Most unexpected invitation. I have heard your request, knight. However, I cannot yet give you mine answer. May I ask why? This matter concerneth my sire. He must needs be consulted. Moreover, the Nath grow bold, even as they did before, and I would not leave my people at the mercy of the swarm. Then we will wait. After 1,000 years of war, we shall not give up on peace for want of patience. One of your favorite story arcs? Like, trope-wise, or like this one specifically? Ha! Fear not, knight. Thou shalt have mine answer within thy lifetime. So soon. My humble thanks. I shall bear your words to my lord forthwith, until we meet again. Yeah, it's easy to see why. I mean, there's just, like, so much lore to, like, tap into. Like, I'd say also, like, the most surprising part of this whole exchange is that just, like, Ishgard is just able to, or at least the leadership in Ishgard is able to, like, fess up and be like, you know what? Yeah, this was bad. We messed up. We did dragons dirty. And we gotta, you know, make that right. I like that they have a mind towards restorative justice in that sense. Given the circumstances, I would say that went rather well. To be frank, I am surprised our proposal was not rejected outright. Whether aught will come of it remains to be seen, however. Mayhap I should take this opportunity to speak with some other dragons. Ah, but you need not wait for me. The return journey holds no fears for me now. Well, if you have no further need of our services, we shall continue on to Sharlayan. We hope to welcome a scholar who has agreed to aid us in the search for our missing comrades. Then I pray your journey is as swift and uneventful as ours was, and thank you again for sparing the time to assist us, even when such grave matters remain unresolved. I can think of no graver matter than a 1,000-year war, one which our friends gave their lives to see ended. Suffice it to say, I would willingly make 1,000 such journeys to ensure that their sacrifice was not in vain. Of that I have no doubt, Master Alphinaud. I only hope that the fates will not hold you to your word. So, it would seem we have time to greet this scholar after all. How delightful. I shall be interested to hear how she means to go about finding Minfilia and Thancred. I can only assume she is privy to some new investigative technique. In any event, our first order of business is to rendezvous with Yeshtola in Idleshire. Also, what is my currency? I know I need like 15,000. I do want to get the Dark Knight Relic weapon from Heavensward, but the thing is that I know I need, I need like 15,000 of these. So the fact I have to spend them piecemeal is kind of daunting. I'm gonna look at that later. Oh, okay. Yeah, that gets into that raid, I guess. Or is it a dungeon set? Either way. Okay, the dungeons I'll do on Dark Knight. So that's easy enough. I feel like I'm just going to be doing dungeons and then retries. As I level Dark Knight, and that's how I'm going to get weeklies done. Alexander. That's what I was thinking. So I need to do deep dungeons. It's like what I was most looking forward to, and then I just got like swept up in MSQ, which is not the worst thing in the world, but it's just like kind of makes me regret not doing deep dungeons sooner. But I guess I can always go back. Ah, Aben, 'tis good to see you. I confess I had assumed your business in Annextrine would detain you longer. Did your meeting with Vidofnir go well? As well as can be expected. She must discuss Sir Emmerich's proposal with Hersfelger, of course, but she seemed amenable to the suggestion. Oh, wait, I didn't realize Vidofnir was female. What of our Charlatan guest? Has she arrived yet? She has, but when I explained that you would be joining us, she asked if she might use the intervening time to explore. I agreed to meet her outside on Frontbridge. We should be on our way. Is it Alice? Is Alice finally coming back into the story? Nope, it's more Lalas.
I'm terribly, terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
You need not apologize. We arrived but a moment ago ourselves. Pray, allow me to introduce Kral, who has recently come from the Charlian motherland. She has generously offered to assist us.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Oh, please, think nothing of it. A trip to Eorzea was long overdue. You must be the Warrior of Light. Yes, you certainly do.
Alphino
look
knows
the
something
part.
about Krile, and he's about to
A pleasure to
let
meet you at
slip the
last,
goss.
sir. And who is that I spy but young Alphino Levieux himself? I dare say someone's grown an ilm or two in my absence. Or are those lifts in your boots?
We, Miss Krile and I met at the Studium years ago. I shall forever be indebted to her for her sage guidance.
Oh, did you have a crush on her?
It was no small task keeping him out of trouble, believe you me. The youngest ever to enter the Studium, him and his sister, 11-year-old prodigies.
Wait, how old is Alphino now?
Suffice it to say, social graces were not among his list of talents. Striding up to his seniors on his first day, head held high. What was it he said again?
Okay, that smells a little bit creepy.
Krile.
Oh.
For what? I haven't finished yet. Would you care to attempt a more dexterous deflection?
Oh, I like her.
Mayhap we should save this delightful conversation for a more fitting occasion.
16 at the beginning of
when
ARR.
pressing matters
Okay.
do not demand our undivided attention.
A bit much, but better. I can tell you have been putting your skills to use here in Eorzea. Henceforth, I trust you will dazzle me with your eloquence at the first time of asking.
I want to hear that story. So he's like, what, 18 now? Or just 17?
Right, on to more pressing matters. Finding Minfilia and the other missing scions.
Indeed. Get me my boy
I
Thancred
gather
back.
you have new information to share with us.
A new approach, actually. Tataru recounted the tale of your escape, and it gave me an idea.
It really is a new method of
Simply
investigation.
put, assuming Thancred left some manner of trail when you whisked him away, as is almost always the case with teleportation magics, I am confident I can find and
How much time
follow
passes off an ambiguous? Okay.
Then what are you waiting for?
Someone's figured it out for sure.
the wherewithal to do it. The fact is, my abilities aren't quite up to the task. Not in themselves, anyway. If I had Master Matoya's crystal eye, on the other hand...
Oh, hey.
Then let us all call on her forthwith. I think it best that you explain your plan to her in person.
Also glad that they're willing to do more voiced cutscenes. Didn't seem that they were super about it in post-ARR. Wait, hold on, actually. A lot of unlocks. The game at the current story still lists him as being 16. That is wild. Yeah, that's not true. He's like 20. Come on now, at least. No one knows why the writers haven't addressed that. I mean, it could be something to do with Elezen lifespans. Because I think it's mentioned that Makote have like shorter than average life, or shorter than pure or human lifespans. But that might just be me misremembering. You did say we were headed for a cave, did you not? Because I certainly don't see a cave nearby. Is Master Matoya meeting us on the way or something? Different lifespans, but I mean the writers have literally not given us any timelines. I've heard many stories of Master Matoya. Some quite flattering, others less so. Don't know how much time passed from ARR to Endwalker. Rest assured, they are all true. This way, and have care where you tread.
Oh, is that trouble I smell? Or did you forget to wipe your boots on the way in?
Forgive us, Master Matoya. We will be sure to wipe them on the way out. And may I say how glad I am that age has not yet deprived you of your senses.
Yeah, I can understand how that can be really frustrating.
To the detriment of your manners. Well, out with it then. What do you want?
Pray, allow me to introduce myself, Master Matoya. I am Kryl, of the students of Baldessian. I hope you will excuse our unannounced visit.
Baldessian, you say? Ah, yes. The old coot set up shop on the Isle of Val, didn't he?
Regrettably, our order's headquarters and the isle
Yeah, I was gonna say.
were obliterated by a magic of immense power. I have the blessing of light to thank for my own preservation.
Oh. Oh.
Kryl, you too possess the Echo.
That's unexpected.
Well, yes, of course I do.
Yeah?
Our order is devoted to uncovering the mysteries of Hydaelyn and interpreting her will, particularly through the study of her gift to us. It was in the course of these studies that I met and subsequently befriended Minfilia. She and I have rather a lot in common.
I had no idea.
You weren't supposed to. Not that I wanted to deceive you, you understand, but precautions had to be taken.
Oh, and Tataru maybe wanted to tell us that.
Yes, that's all well and good, but you still haven't told me why you're here.
I think, honestly, probably Tataru just wanted to tell us that
The students
it
of
warned Alphinaud that it was
Baldesion are
Krile
gone,
coming.
and there is naught I can do to change that. But the scions of the Seventh Dawn can yet be restored, and my dear friend found. You have in your possession an ancient crystal of light, one you call your crystal eye. I believe I can use it to focus my abilities and locate one of the missing scions.
I mean, couldn't I just as easily? Well, not just as easily, maybe, but couldn't I also do
I
that?
was thinking you might want to make use of my years of experience. Oh, wait here.
Sorry, Granny.
Long did I ponder the nature of this crystal and its familiar radiance, but never did I suspect it was a crystal of light.
On the cusp of an umbral calamity, souls blessed with the power of the Echo invariably appear. To aid these, her chosen warriors, Hydaelyn bequeaths to each a slither of her strength in the form of a crystal of light.
Wait, so do I not have...
But as her strength wanes, so too does the potency of her gifts. This crystal, born of an earlier era, is infused with a power far greater than those of this age.
Interesting.
You could travel the length and breadth of the land and not find a crystal even a fraction as pure. Its value is beyond measure, as are the risks inherent in its use.
No two manifestations of the Echo are alike. I, for example, can converse with beings of every shape and size, excepting beasts, contrary to what others would have you believe. Language has nothing to do with it, of course. Rather, I am sensitive to the whispers of the soul. Their intent, their very essence even, the traces of which serve to guide the elementals to Y'shtola. Far-fetched though it may sound, I believe that with your crystal eye, I may be able to pick up where they left off and follow the remaining trail to Thancred. That is, if I have your permission.
So kind.
Well, the poor sod's not going to find himself. So, as long as you don't drop it or take it out of my sight, you may do with it what you will.
Don't we need
Thank
to take
you,
it?
Master Matoya.
So the... Oh, you don't? You can just do it from here? Okay.
Then let us begin. From the Black Shroud, the trail continues to the north and west, towards a mountain, the foot of Som Al.
Okay.
It was a near thing, but he was not deposited within the rock. I think.
You... Okay, well, it's something.
The hunters of Tailfeather know those lands well. I say we begin our search there.
Okay. Tailfeather. on just a moment. Okay. I was just making sure that, like, stream didn't, that, like, OBS didn't ignore Final Fantasy when I was, like, tapped out. I was worried about that for a sec. Anyway. Were I to find myself in an unfamiliar wilderness, my first instinct would be to seek out signs of civilization. Hmm? Sorry. Stray hair. Seem to be fine on your end? Alright, good. Yeah, and I checked in the YouTube preview. And it seems you're good. Oh, excuse me. And that's because I captured the specific window and not just the actual desktop screen. Otherwise, no, like, compromising information is on my desktop. Or at least, like, not the preview of it. It's just, like, file names and stuff and, like, a few shortcuts, but anyway. Ordinarily, perhaps, but in his wounded state, he may not have wished to risk contact with strangers of unknown allegiance. Yet even had Dankred chosen to remain in the forest, the hunters would surely have stumbled across his trail. Tailfeather doesn't strike me as an isolated outpost, though. Merchants and traders pass through reasonably regularly, do they not? In which case, we'll need to provide a more detailed description when we question the locals. Fear not, Cryle. I have already prepared several sketches of Thancred for that very purpose. Let's see them. This is impressive. You drew him from memory. Why do you look on My Little Pony? Don't worry about it. A skill I acquired some years ago for reasons I no longer remember. I propose we split into two pairs. Y'shtola and I will inquire at the outlying encampments, while Arden and Cryle question the residents of Tailfeather. Afterwards, we shall regroup near Loth and Bath to share our findings. Assuming there are no objections, let us be about it. Oh, you ran off quick. My, he certainly has matured, hasn't he? Hard to imagine he was once a boy who practiced drawing for hours to impress young ladies. Anyway, we had best get started. Find me when you finish making your rounds. Koyanta. Lupard. Searching for a friend of yours? Let's have a look then. No, I ain't seen him around. Sorry. Marshall. What's that you've got there? Sketch? Can't say I know the face. You say he's something of a warrior? I heard a tale of the other day about a Huron vagabond who brought down a Bandersnatch by himself. And with style. The way they tell it, he was dancing with the beast like it was the bell of the bleeding ball. Sounds like your man? Okay, that's a good lead. We'll talk to you later. A Huron man? We're not exactly rare, you know. Could be more specific? Yes, I can. I did spy this one bloke a while back. Didn't get a good look at his face, but it could have been him? This was beyond the forest, as I recall. Along the river to the west of Tailfeather. I remember thinking he wasn't much of a hunter. The lad was making no effort to cover his tracks, see. That, and he was carrying an axe instead of a bow. I guess I haven't heard Thancred's new voice. Finished? In that case, I think we've learned everything we can here. Let's see what the others have found out. Okay. Most of the Scions weren't in Heavensward, so it's not... So it's going to be a slow and steady reveal through the patches. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. But does that mean they all come back in post-Heavensward? I mean, I guess there's just... No, yeah, there's 4 more, because there's, Ida, Papalimo, Minfilia, Thancred. And we already have Urianger. I think I've heard Urianger's new voice. Spoilers. Okay. My apologies on a late arrival. We thought it wise to question as many hunters as we could. Many have made camp in inaccessible locations. Ideal for hunting game, not so for receiving visitors. Nevertheless, our time proved well spent. There have been countless sightings of an exceptionally capable Huron hunter with whom no one is familiar. Though none chanced to see the man's face, his height and build matched Thancred's description, as does his fighting prowess. So you've heard the same tales. Be that as it may, we may yet want for conclusive proof. Mayhap this is unrelated, but I heard a curious tale regarding a Vath trader. He came to Tailfeather in search of garments to fit a man of refinement, which seemed a rather curious description for one of his kind. You are implying that Thancred sent a Vath in the market in his stead. Why would he not go himself? Well, if you recall, you yourself emerged from the livestream as naked as your name day. It is a scene I shall never forget. Is it now? Well, I was pleased to see you. I mean, it was a simple statement of fact. It stands to reason that Thancred found himself in the same predicament. In any case, if he has dealings with the Vath, they should be able to tell us, no? Quite right, Krile. Quite right. Well, what are we waiting for? For all we know, Thancred could be waiting for us lost in Astvath. In Lothasvath. Oh? Let's go and see the Vath right away. Come along, everyone. Come along. Lothasvath. Oh, he's right there. I'm gonna see if we actually get to Thancred. Great hunters, we welcome you once more to Lothasvath. What do you seek this day? We seek a man with whom we are told you have had certain dealings. Oh, curious. The hunters tire of godly sport and pursue mortal prey. No, he is not prey, but a friend long missing. Good, good. He is a friend to the Vath as well. One with whom we have traded many times. Truly. And you are quite certain it was this man? There is no doubt. The fleshling clothed in skins came to us from Somal, lost and weak. He offered meat and hides in trade, and in exchange we tended his wounds. He brought us much flesh, so skilled a hunter he was, much flesh. When he asked for garments, we were glad to provide them. And where is he now? Gone to Loth Asnath. Loth Asnath, fuck. Not long ago, when he heard the One Mind had summoned our god once more. Varna has returned. Vidofnir did say that the Nath had grown as before, but what could Thancred hope to accomplish by himself? Honored Elder, we thank you for your help. We could repay this kindness ere we depart, but we must hasten to our comrade's side. Go, great hunters. Let the Nath claim him as a sacrifice. Lest the Nath claim him as a sacrifice. Okay, I'm like, let the Nath claim him? Excuse you? What are you supposed to unlock? Like... I don't know. I'll look that up later. I need to, now that I've finished Heavensward, I need to see what am I supposed to unlock? I don't know. Like, probably more trials and stuff. Probably trials. There's an unlock quest up there, the naming of the Vath. I need to watch the Zepla HQ video again, now that I've finished Heavensward, and see, like, hey, what's the Heavensward / post Heavensward without getting too far into the spoilers, like, you know, kind of the unlock quest to do. Because I know that there's another deep dungeon besides Palace of the Dead, but I'm not sure when it shows up. I might start putting the story stuff in trade chat. Oh.
Who else could be? Thancred. It could be Thancred. We must hurry.
Usually the beast race vendors and special level up items. But that's the thing, is I didn't get that after... Oh, it's the Warrior of Darkness. There's a combat defense. Bit more out of the way. I mean, but that's the thing, is that specific quest didn't unlock after, like, that unlocked as part of the MSQ. So I don't think it was gathering related, but could be wrong. Echo time.
This day, we reclaim the reins of history. This day, we rid ourselves of the Ascians forever!
Fools playing at heroes, all of you. Is this how you believe you can save your world?
We can and we will, Ascian. You shall see. Or perhaps you will not!
Just depends on when they got added. Okay.
So you are the warrior of light. The savior of Eorzea. It's a wonder you didn't come sooner, what with the primal and all. Lost a step, have we?
Have care. The ether moves strangely around him.
Thanks for the heads
It would
up.
seem we share a common enemy. Mayhap you would tell us who you are.
Also, is the Warrior of Darkness a different,
Shall we show them?
a different model based on, or is it always this guy specifically, this male warrior? Ooh! Ooh, it's always this guy? Okay. Jeez, that was quick. We need to get out of here. I'm gonna block it with my fist. Oh. Thancred. It's the boy. Black mage use quick cast? Yeah. They're PvP mains. We've got like the full ninja fit. This is definitely like the edgiest I think Thancred gets. Like, I know he becomes a gunbreaker, but like... But I don't know, this feels edgier. Probably because of the reverse grip. Your white mage is telling you to go, bud. You might want to listen.
Not very sporting of you to interrupt. But so be it. Mark well our faces, warrior of light. For we are the warriors of darkness. Walkers of a different path. And we shall meet again.
An Endwalker, even. Hmm.
Warriors of Darkness? Really?
Yeah, it's a bit cheesy, isn't it? It's good to see you again.
Thancred, are you all right?
Did you actually lose an eye?
Pleasantries can wait. I'd rather not be here when the Nath arrive. Agreed?
Oh, that's a nice, like, voice match, actually, to Talus and Jaffe's. The funds their teleport, yeah.
Suffice it to say, our reunion was not at all as I pictured it. Waiting until the last instant to join the fray. 'Tis plain you have not lost your appetite for the dramatic.
I love the chemistry between those two.
My appetite for the dramatic. Have you forgotten the circumstances of our parting? The heroic last stand, the tunnel filling with light, and then... Had I known you intended to use forbidden magics to deliver me to some god's forsaken wilderness, I would have thanked you in advance.
Thancred.
Oh, it's good to have him back.
If nothing else, you might have warned me that I would emerge from the live stream in the Altogether. Eventually, I managed to fashion knives from some obsidian I found, and set about hunting for meat and hides.
The censorship
Given
on
that
this is
I'm
great.
not all that skilled in leatherworking, it's probably for the best that I met the Vath before I was reunited with you.
Nutkin censorship, yeah.
So you were the fleshling clothed in skins of whom the storyteller spoke.
Yeah, that is badass
A
as hell.
description which fit
Just
me
like,
as ill as the skins themselves. Happily, I was able to trade with the Vath for garments better becoming a man of refinement. From them, I learned of Ravana.
so the eye patch
and
is
of
just
the great
styling them.
warrior who had once laid him low.
And thence did you conclude that were you to track the Primal's movements, it would surely bring you into contact with the Scions once more.
Yeah.
It seemed a reasonable assumption. I could think of no one else with your enthusiasm for slaying beastmen gods. Until now, that is.
Yeah, fair.
Ah, yes. The self-proclaimed warriors of darkness. 'Tis only fitting that they stand in opposition to the warrior of light, I suppose.
But again, it's just so contrived.
Glimpsed the leader's past, if only for a moment. They were confronting a man in black. An Ascian, I think.
Right, and they were killing Ascians like
If
we
these
had.
warriors are capable of doing battle with Ascians and Primals both, they must be possessed of powerful protection. Protection not unlike the Echo.
Were they corrupted, or did they, like, come around to the Ascian side naturally? Were they brainwashed? I have a lot of questions, basically. So am I back up to full Gale again, just like that? No. Okay. Yeah, I'll bite. I was like, maybe I'll end stream, but nah. We got a bit more time. Blessed with the power of the Echo and driven to put down Primals. Despite his declaration that they walk a different path, I struggle to see how their goals conflict with ours. Nor is that the only oddity. I find it passing strange that such exceptional individuals would have wholly escaped our notice until now. Surely we would have heard rumors and attempted to recruit them to our cause. Right, but instead of, like, trying to prevent the Primals, they probably just, like, accelerate the process so that they can bring about Zodiac, whatever his name is. I think that's the goal of the Warrior of Darkness. Like, as an audience member, not as a character, right? Like, as a character in the role-playing game, I'm just clueless. But as an audience member, it would make sense that they are trying to accelerate the cycle of violence by slaying Primals so that they can be revived again. Yeah. I recall no such adventurers. And I would not soon forget their like. Nor would any of us, I think. One of our primary duties was to scour the city-states for promising candidates, which is how Thancred found Arden. Ah, the memories. It seems like only yesterday that you slew your first Primal. Speaking of which, I had the distinct impression that it was not the first time that band of merry men and women had killed a god. I labor to believe that a band of preternaturally gifted adventurers has been traveling the land slaying Primals without our knowledge. It would imply gross negligence on our part. Speculation will avail us not. There is far too much we do not know. For the present, we must needs concentrate on what we do know, namely that Lord Ravana is no more. Beodofnia must be informed. The news may render her more receptive to Sir Emmerich's invitation. Since you seem to have affairs here well in hand, I shall take my leave. Simply being in the vicinity of this colony is giving me a stinking headache. If you have need of me, I shall be with Master Matoya. I'd beg her assistance with the search for Nymphilia. Wait, Nymphilia missing? I thought she escaped with Arden. I shall explain on the road. Much has happened in your absence. Oh, nice. It has the... It has the courtesy of dropping us off in Annextrine. I had not thought to see thee again so soon, mortal. If thou seekest the night, know that she hath long since departed for Ishgard. My thanks, Vidofnir, but it was not for her that we came. We bring good tidings for you and yours. Lord Ravana, who has been summoned by the Nath, has again been laid low. Truly. Once more you mortals have succeeded where mine own kind did fail. You have our deepest thanks. Would that we could take credit. The god fell by another's hand. Another. Revelation upon revelation. Regardless, it is cause for celebration. The Nath will have no choice but to withdraw. But to another matter. I have tidings for thee as well. Regarding the Ishgardians' invitation? As promised, I brought the matter to my sire. Hearken to his answer now. Those eyes are just weird. For 1,000 years I have mourned my beloved, who gave her life to forge a peace thy king betrayed. Such was my lot, until a child of Ishgard came unto me. For want of warmth, she wrapped herself in a dream. Yet the world will remember her deeds. For truth she fought. For justice she sinned. For redemption she sacrificed, and became as light. To follow one's heart, to have faith in one's convictions, be it for weal or be it for woe. Such is the folly and glory of man, and of dragon. He hath entrusted the choice to us, and we have made it. We will keep faith with you who walk in the light. Then you accept Sir Emmerich's invitation. Let it be known that I, Vidofnir, shall journey unto Ishgard on behalf of my people. We are honored to receive your answer and will convey your words to our allies without delay. It is happening, the sale. Would that you were here to see it. Yeah.
Even as the Scions celebrated the return of a long-lost friend, honorable men plotted to deprive them of another.
Oh no, do not kill Emmerich.
Honorable men, to whom Sir Emmerich was no hero, but a scheming patricide.
What? No, come on.
Honorable men, who would fain wash the paving stones of foundation with the tyrant's blood. Honorable men, whose knife in the dark was the spark which set the city aflame, and who sang as it burned.
No, he can't be dead. You serious? Alright, I gotta see. Fuck. God damn it, man. Oh, hey. Heavensward patch content is nail-biting? Yeah. Ugh. But if he's actually dead, we're kind of fucked. Right, let us not keep Sir Emmerich waiting. Are you quite well, Thancred? Yes, quite well. Forgive me. You have given me a rather lot to digest. This whole affair with the Ishgardians and the Dravanians, our friends are nowhere to be found. It would seem there is no end to our troubles. We can but face them head-on, one at a time. For now, we must apply ourselves to our allotted task and leave the others to theirs. Remember, Thancred, we found you as they found me. In time, we will find Ida and Popalimo, and Minfilia as well. These troubles will soon be but a memory, one which we will look back on together. Pray, do not misunderstand. I did not mean to imply that it would be otherwise. I merely wish that I rejoined our grand adventure at one of its more triumphal moments. Despite your recent accomplishments, the mood here is rather less than celebratory. But I have no doubt that we may enjoy more glorious victories soon enough, and you may rest assured that I will play my part in them to the very hilt. I know you will. So then, to the congregation. Dude, after having been through all Emmerich has been through, just to, like, fall to a knife in the gut is just heart-wrenching. Oh my god. Is everyone in Ishgard just, like, destined to die? That sucks. That's not good. You have returned. In this, at least, the fates are kind. Greetings, First Commander. It pleases me to inform you that Vidofnir has accepted Sir Emmerich's invitation. She has! These are glad tidings indeed. Would that the Lord Commander were here to hear them. Ah, is he otherwise engaged? Aye, sleeping off a knife to the gut. What happened? Will he live? The chirurgeons tell me he will make a full recovery. But had Lord Edmont and Lord Artoirel not been on hand when the assassin struck, he would not have been so fortunate. For mercy, they subdued the fiend before he could land the telling blow. The attack was just the beginning, though. Not long after, buildings all around the city, including several of ours, burst into flame. Bastards caught us completely by surprise. We've been doused in the fires, but for every one we put out, it seems like 2 more start up. Casualties are mounting, especially in the Broom. It is plain these fires were started by the assassin's conspirators. Until they have been rounded up, there will be no end to this. Will you help us find them? Damn straight. And let us be about it. Okay. I haven't eaten today. I've only had a cup of coffee. And as such, this feels like a good place to end. I'm gonna go. I'll see you next Wednesday. I don't think I'm gonna stream on Monday. Next Wednesday for more Hollow Knight. I might attempt it Monday. We'll see. I don't know. I'm thinking I'm gonna start playing more Hollow Knight off stream so that I can just do like the boss fights and like story stuff, but it's kind of hard to say. Hollow Knight streams just haven't been like super popular, and the game's fun, but I find streaming it to be streaming this is fun because I feel like I can kind of like manage everything, but we'll see. I don't know. Anyway, have a good day, have a good weekend, have a great day even. I'll see you all later.